Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Attack on Titan final season episode 16, and this is the final episode of part 1 of the final season. Oh my gosh, there has to be a lot of stuff that's gonna be happening in this episode. Last episode we got a lot of backstory on Zeke and what him and Aaron plans is actually is. They're trying to euthanize all of LD, I guess, so that they don't produce any more LDN children, so that their Titan bloodline, whatever, dies out in about 100 years. So that's the plan. And by the end of that episode, there was an explosion. So we don't know. I'm pretty sure both of them are still alive. You know. But yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Philemini. Now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. No. Oh, the explosion. She's still alive. What was that? I thought for a second, because what's his name? Oh my god, did I just say what's his name? Above and Below, episode 75. Why did they mock them like that? Did you actually explain your plans? Wait, did it? Yeah, okay, so they didn't. Whatever. You don't believe what you're saying. Or you will be saying it with their faces and not turning around or whatever. What the freak? Shouldn't you have said that since the beginning? Why go through all of this drama? Bruh. Bruh. I know she was in the. She gonna be able to now? So. Is this all the plan to know what his plan is with Zeke? Because, they were saying stuff. She being genuine right now? She seems genuine. Nope. Hmm. I don't know about that. I don't trust it. I know, right? Oh, fuck her. Wait, 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 wait. She didn't point him out. She did not point him out. He wanted to draw you out into the open. She wanted to do that. She's trying to learn more information about their plans or whatever. And draw him out into the open. Because we saw one of them already. Oh, yeah, they were downstairs and then they went up. Oh, your legs are gone. Yeah, that was him down there. Which part is this gonna be? Part 4, part 3? Aaron versus uh why is it always Aaron versus Reiner? All the time. What part is this? Versus part 3, Reiner versus Aaron. Part 4, part 5. I lost count. Okay, last episode ended with the explosion, right? And I'm like, there was no way. Well, yeah, I said there's no way that both of them are dead. And then you see, yeah, there was this little scene when Zeke woke up. Oh yeah, first off, they heard the thunder spear explosion or whatever. Flock and where's my mind not working? Hanji, gosh, Flock and Hanji and the others, they heard the explosion and Hanji figured out that it was a thunder spear, and then Flock is like, let's go over there. So they're heading toward where, well, when they get there, they're not gonna see Zeke because there was this stand that showed up and cut his or her stomach and that stuck Zeke in there. When I saw that, and I'm sure you guys noticed that, I was like, oh, I was like that because I'm like, wait, did Levi turn himself into a tan so that he can eat Zeke? That's where my mind went. But then the tan like opened his stomach and stuck Zeke in there, so I'm like, it's trying to protect Zeke, so it can't be a Levi, right? But then where did the tan come from? Because there was like many tans, well, all the tans that were protecting Zeke when he was running away, Levi killed them. So where did this tan come from? That's why my mind went to Levi, but then he stuck him in there. But then again, he didn't want to kill him, so maybe it is Levi. I don't know. So if Flock and Hanji go there, they're not gonna see Zeke over there. And then there was this scene where they showed Pixis and Yelena, them having not dinner, but they were at the table, and then there were all these people that had all these different armbands, and then they said that the people that had the white bands were Jaegerists, so I guess they believe in the cause. And then there were the ones that had red bands. Those drank the spinal fluid, and because they don't want to be changed into a titan, they sort of like starting with the Jaegerists or whatever. And then there's the people that have the black bands, just like Commander Pixis. They drank the thing and they didn't know anything about anything that was going on. So there was that part of the thing. So clearly he also drank it. Like all of them drink it. It seems like all the military, at least the top brass, like they drink it. And then you had Aaron and Mikasa. Not Aaron, and Aaron wasn't there. You had Mikasa and Armin and Connie, all of them jailed. And why is it so hard for me to remember people's names today? Sean wanted to know why Armin was beaten up. So Armin told them that Aaron was being mean to Mikasa, and then he punched him, and then that's when Aaron punched back. And then Jean wanted to know exactly what Aaron said to them. And Connie's like, who cares? Like, he's being a butthead right now, so it doesn't really matter. But the fact that Jean was being so insisting about knowing exactly what Aaron said makes me think that, makes me hope that, like I hoped before, that maybe Aaron was doing all this as part of another plan, even like the hurting of Mikasa's feelings and Armin, that it was all part of his plan, that he's not totally okay with the euthanization plan or whatever. I don't know, but it made me hope for that a little bit, but I don't know. Sean just really wanted to know what the heck was going on, what Aaron said. And then Yelena and Onyakopon and the other dude, Greets, I think that's what they call him, Grease, I forgot. They showed up. And then Nicole was also with them, right? And then the way Nicole was like, I can't believe you betrayed us, that Grease did. And then the way Grease was going off about the fact that Nicolo was raving about, Sasha and all of that. The way he was talking, you felt the hatred that he had for the devils or whatever inside of him. And then Yelena just turned around and just shot him dead. I'm like, huh? Like, I didn't see that coming. Well, but then it makes sense because their thing is to euthanize everybody, right? So he doesn't care about y'all being ranting about devils or that doesn't factor into their future. So it makes sense that she shot him because clearly this dude doesn't. I feel like he still had that mentality of the people on Paradise are these devils that needs to be destroyed or whatever. But that's not the mentality that Yelena and Zeke, I guess, have. So yeah, he's dead. And I didn't really care about him, so whatever. And then Yelena proceeded to tell him about what Zeke's plan was. And then Armin started crying. It's like, he didn't know that there was this noble thing that they were trying to do. And I'm like, yeah, people, why the need for all this subterfuge? Why not just tell them what your plan is? I've been saying this for a while, that I can't tell how this thing is gonna end, because there's this never-ending cycle of Titans attacking these people and these people retaliating, and then they're also retaliating. So there's all these wars going around, and the Titans are at the center of all these things. And I'm like, I don't see how this thing ends. And the euthanization, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. That plan, it made sense to me. If there are no more Titans, there's not gonna be any more wars on Eldians or whatever, because there's not going to be any more Eldians to war over, no more camps, even in South Malay, because there's not gonna be any Eldians anymore. So it made sense to me. So I'm like, especially when it comes to Eren, I'm like, Armin is an intelligent person. If you tell him what you're thinking, he's gonna get it. You know, that's why he was crying here. He got it. So why did you not tell him that since the beginning? And whatever. So there was that. And then Pika just first off, Eren went to see Gabby and he's like, if you want to save Falco, help me flush out all the Marleyans that are inside Eldia, because he knew that they infiltrated Eldia. But then Pix just showed up, pointing a gun at him. It's like, he's gonna kill him. But then Eren is like, no, you're not, because you need the Fountain and you don't want, the Fountain to die, something or other. And then she just went into all this story about, she actually believes in Eren's cause and she wants to help. She knows that the people inside Marley, the Eldians inside Marley, will never be free, whatever. And then when they showed that little backstory of her and her father and how she became a Marleyan warrior so that she can provide medical expenses, whatever, to her father, and that she wanted before she died, she wanted to leave her father with this image that the Eldians, whatever, will be free. I don't know, like this positive image. So when they showed that, I'm like, she sounds sincere. And then when Eren asked her, like, how are you gonna help me find the others? And she's like, let's just go to the roof and I'm gonna point out where they are to you. And I'm like, nah, this seems like a trap. From that point on, I didn't believe anything she was saying. And then when they were going up the stairs, and then you saw Galliard among those people down there, and she didn't say anything, I'm like, okay, this is still a plan from the Marleyans. They went up there, and then Eren asked them, okay, where are they? And then she pointed. She wasn't lying, because it was where she pointed. That's where Galliard, showed up. But this was a plan, man. And then they sort of ate his feet, right? Eren's feet. I think those were the parts that were in. But then Eren still changed. And they did all this so that they can locate where Eren was. And then you see Reiner and the others in the airplane or whatever looking down. So yeah, there's gonna be a fight. I just didn't see when Eren changed, was he fully whole there? I mean, I feel like he's standing, so he must be okay, I guess. So yeah, now there's gonna be another fight between Reiner and Eren. And Armin is not going to be able to help, especially since he was in there, because he said if he changed that the whole city was going to be destroyed or something. So he's not going to be able to change into a Titan. I'm trying to remember what other Titans do they still have. It's just these two, right? Peak and Galliard. They are and Reiner, of course. I think they are the only three that the Marleyans currently possess, right? Eren ate a bunch of them. So, yeah. Now, when is he gonna show back up in this? And was that time Levi? I feel like it was Levi. But then, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see when Zeke was I can't hear anything. He had this flash of this person. That person that time looks like a woman. So I feel maybe it's not Zeke. I mean Zeke Levi. He's like, am I dying into this flesh of this woman? When I saw the woman, I don't know. And then I saw the woman, and then I saw, is it a woman or a girl? Or whatever. I saw her, and then at one point they showed Kaya in the episode, and I'm like, she looks like her. Is she Zeke's daughter? My thought went there for a second, and then as I'm looking at it again, I'm like, does she look like Historia? I don't know. I don't know who this person is. And then this dude was crawling. Is it Levi? But who else would be there? Why does Levi have this big stomach? If it was Levi, I'm assuming it's Levi, because I don't know. I don't remember any other times anywhere close to them, or any person close to them that would change into a tan, because it clearly looked like that person changed into a tan like recently, because you see the smoke and all that around the person, around the tan. So I'm like, there were only 2 people around that area that I've seen, and it's Levi and Zeke. Zeke is there on the floor, so the other person has to be Levi, right? I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I was gonna say, and if you want to see the next episode, but there's not gonna be any new time episode until I googled it. I think they said December 2021. So yeah. But whichever anime is going to be replacing Attack on Titan, the first episode, the link to the early access to the first episode is going to be available in the description box and the comment section. So check it out. Yeah, thank you guys for being on this Attack on Titan journey with me for all this while. And we lost so many people. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.